Hey, we're starting to get started. We'll just talk a little bit. We're going to be doing chapter 5. I'll get back over there. We'll be doing that a little later. I will look up some stuff while nobody's in here yet. And we're going to be we'll start with verse 8, and we'll keep it down here. That'll be good. We did fantastic this morning. It was a beautiful thing. Hopefully won't go quite as long this afternoon. We'll see how I do. But who knows? We'll just go with it, right? We'll go with the momentum as we're going, okay? We are at 700 and we're moving. And we're up to 56,000 views. So we're heading towards 60,000 views. So 100,000 views is within sight by the end of the month. The way it's going, it's going to be at least 80 or 90,000 by the end of the month. So we're going good. So we're being noticed, and it's good. This channel is going to be about helping others, and we'll have somebody pop in here in a minute. That's kind of the way it works. It goes the first 2 or 3 minutes. It takes a while for people to find it. We probably will get Nate in here sometime today. We're going to have some other people from Africa, I'm sure, maybe Destiny and a few others. And we may not get much USA, but we'll get some different ones. We may get a lot of people from Philippines and different areas. So we'll see what it is, what kind of mix we get, and we'll go from there. Normally, as we get later in the live, that's when it gets really cool here. Yep, we're doing fine. I'm doing okay. Got some lunch in me, got a little relaxation, a little bathroom break, all that stuff. So it's pretty breezy outside, no rain, and staying cloudy. So maybe the church can get all their stuff fixed up. And for tomorrow's big celebration. Neela's in the middle of devotion right now. We're going to be helping others with this channel, and it's going to be amazing, okay? Welcome in, Amanda. Amanda Claire, what a nice name for that. Yeah, thank you, Amanda. We're going to be doing awesome things in here. I just started this live. We've had great momentum. We got about 50 subs this morning, and we're just doing great, and everything's coming on. Yep, we just started, so we only got 1 or 2 people in here, right? We just got started, okay? We just started the live, so we got to build it up. Heather, Heidel, Agnes, I'll call you Agnes. Yes, welcome. We're getting going. We'll start getting some people in here shortly. When you start a live without notification, it takes a little bit to get it going. First 5 minutes are kind of interesting. That's okay. We're here to help others. We're going to encourage and inspire others. Sometimes we have stories. Sometimes we have a little bit of Bible in here. And we're going to be helping kids in Philippines, Africa, and beyond as we get monetized, okay? We've already got plans in place. Things are ready to go as soon as we get monetized. We're at 701 subs right now, and we've gained over 500 subs this month already. So this month has been crazy good. And we try to be positive with people here. We try to pray for people when we can. We do a lot of positive things in here, okay? Yes, I am older. That's okay. I'm just being me, and you're going to have a good time with it. And as things get going, it flows more and more. Please like and subscribe. I do not badger you when you're subscribing, but I want you to be involved with what's going on, because when we start feeding and doing things with families and praying over them and everything, that's all going to get videotaped. We already have a little bit of the prep for feeding program that we did yesterday. They've already fed 100 families yesterday, and so it's going to be awesome. We'll be doing, as things get bigger and bigger, we're going to be helping Africa. We already got a contact. I was working at a church. I was in a church for 17 years, Eagle Heights Worship Center in the United States, Springfield, Missouri. They give to Africa every couple of weeks. And their website is eaglezone.org. So if you want to give to Africa right away, you can do it that way. They got it all in there. It shows just what to do. Yes. Nice to see you, Krishna. I seen you in another room. Welcome on in. I'm glad you dropped in. I like that. Yes, that's fine. you just keep on going, Amanda. You can do whatever you want with this, but it's going to be positive. I've been going now for over 7 weeks, and the last 4 weeks have been absolutely spectacular. YouTube has been opening us up to new opportunities, and people have been coming in and checking it out. Yes, come and like to it, and just see what you like. And we're going to be doing quite a few different things. I've been to Africa. I'm in Philippines full time. Okay, that's where I am right now. Me and my wife are retired here, and so I have times to put into the channel, right? So Amanda, just check it out. If you like it, please subscribe. I will resubscribe to you. All you have to do is leave a comment in a video. I've got almost 230 of them in there, if not more. Yes. Hey, Morgan. Nice to see you. Welcome on in, Krishna, Tiffany, Isan. Yeah, it's awesome. I've gotten pretty good at this. Not great, but I'm getting better all the time. Yes. Thank you so much. Yes, you were on the JD Live. Yes, I subscribed to you. That was awesome. It's nice to see you with Precious JD. Yep. I don't know where your sister and brother are. They are out there somewhere. They are coming around. Don't worry. They normally pop in when they pop in, okay? It is kind of late for USA. So they'll do what they're going to do. Hey, thank you so much. We're going to do a little bit of Matthew 5, starting in verse 8. It's just an awesome sermon by Jesus. We're not going to go through the whole thing. We do about 4 or 5 verses, and we'll explain them, okay? That'll be a little bit. Hey, yes, I'm getting better, Hassan. Today is a quiet day. Unable your boat. Well, that makes absolutely no sense, so you can probably try to respell that, or it's just something that's goofy, okay? That we get that sometimes. Sometimes you get, it's not about what I look like. It's not about my haircut, okay? I don't judge people by that. I'm 64 years old, and we're helping others. And we're going to be lifting people up, encouraging them, praying for them when we need to. And we're going to have a little fun in here once in a while. And so whatever my body type is does not matter. I've talked to Joan that's over at the 7-Eleven. She's very, very short. And she's complaining about it. And I said, God didn't make a mistake. Go use your talents to make somebody else life better, okay? That's what you do, right? Yep, you just go with it. That's fine. Head on out. Visit us some other time. It'll be awesome. Everybody is welcome in here, except people that are negative all the time. Unless they got a problem and we can solve it, that would be fantastic. But otherwise, we keep it positive in here best we can. And just check things out. If you're brand new, look at my videos, take a peek around. I'm in the Philippines full time. There's a lot of Philippine videos there. There's also some topic videos. We try to mix it up and do some different things. There's a little bit of food and ice cream video too. And we'll probably do another food one maybe tomorrow. There's a big church anniversary. There's supposed to be lechon and a bunch of different things there. So maybe we'll take a little bit of a picture, a little bit of videos of the roasted pigs. We'll see if they have it all cut up already. Yep, welcome. Nice to have you in here, May. Nice to have you in here, Hukan and Silly. I like Silly. I'm kind of silly too sometimes. We had a great morning live. We had almost 50 subs, and then I got about another 7 subs after that. I think it was 44 during the live, and we almost had 100 likes. We went over 2 hours. It was fantastic. I don't know what we're going to do this afternoon. I'm thinking maybe an hour, hour and a half. I don't really want to overdo because we're going to do another live tonight, probably 7:38, and that one will be probably an hour long. So we'll see how it goes. We try to keep it really nice in here, and everybody that's new, check it out. In my description, it tells a little bit. We're going to be helping other people, okay? And monetization is not as far away as you think it is. The subs is not going to be a problem. Watch hours are starting to explode. Every single update on YouTube, which is like every 4 or 6 hours, whatever it is on watch hours, it's popping up and popping up and popping up. We're already heading towards 400 watch hours where we were at 50 just not more than 2 weeks ago. So we are pounding out watch hours all of a sudden. People are starting to share the videos, and the old live, the live videos, replays. People are replaying them or looking at part of them, and it's adding up. So we keep on going, right? We'll get it there. Hi there, Dayaline or Lloydine. And then we got that green vegan. Come on in. I love it. I'm connected to her. It's in another room with Precious JD, and I'm definitely going to check out her videos. I like the first video. I watched maybe 2-3 minutes of it just to get an idea with the tone of her voice, how she's doing it. I'm definitely going to be checking out her videos. I like it. So if you get a chance, check out Green Vegan. I don't know why. I just like her voice. I think it's going to be kind of cool. So I'm definitely going to be watching some of her videos and commenting on them. So she's going to be seeing my comments and different things here in the future. Definitely want to check into that. Let's see what we got. Aston, I'm glad you're in here. I got a different style. I'm just me, okay? And sometimes I get real passionate, especially about helping others. Sometimes I get real passionate, not so much about the people that put negative comments, but I really don't like certain words that get me going. I try not to go on rants on that way, but I will make sure I make myself clear, especially if it's a real person putting it in here instead of fake AI, okay? Normally the AI won't get real nasty. Well, we'll see. But so far, we've been doing pretty good. Yes. Yes. I don't know much about you, though, but I'll try. I'll give it a chance. Hi, Grace. Nice to see you. Just don't overuse the moderator, okay? It's here just to police things if it gets bad, okay? We try to make sure that people, when you put 3 or 4 of them in a row, it seems like you only had to put 1. So that's fine. Just take it easy, okay? We don't have to blot out the sun. We're trying to keep people in here that end up wanting to be in here. Hi there, Grace. We're moving forward here, and we'll see what happens. Yes. What's my favorite flavor of person? There is no flavor. I just like to help others, okay? I've been to Africa. I've been to the Philippines. I've been to the Bahamas. I've been to the Caribbean. I have not been to the Dutch Caribbean, but I've been to the U.S. Virgin Islands. I've been around the United States. I've been to Canada. Have not been to Mexico yet or South America, but I've been on 4 continents. I think I know that humans are pretty similar. You don't look at skin color. You look at their heart, right? That's what you look at. So we don't need to be talking about skin color. There's nothing wrong with Africa. I was there for 24 days. I love Africa. I did not say I hate Africa. I said I like a lot of different people in this world, okay? So please listen to what I say, okay? That's fine. Yes, we always got to have people that twist everything. Oh, what's wrong? There's nothing wrong. Listen to what I say, okay? And if you can't listen, go out, come back, and try again. Yeah, it's awesome. Yes, please like and subscribe. Thank you, Grace. That's awesome. Yes, and we've got lately the last couple lives we've had people coming in here talking about skin color. I hate to give you the bad news, and this is something that's pretty basic. We all pee and poop the same, okay? So let's get over ourselves and start looking at people's hearts, okay? I've been to 4 continents, and the poop stinks on all 4 continents, okay? So there is no racism here. I love everybody, okay? I even had somebody from Sweden in here this morning. Fantastic. Bring on the Scandinavian countries. I'm ready. That's awesome. I'm part Finnish. I had to be careful with her with that because Finland and Sweden have a little rivalry. I don't want to get them all riled up, you know. That'd be cool. Yes. I don't care about the Mars mission. I'm not a space person. We are trying to help others on this Earth. If you want to go to Mars, go to Mars. I'm not from Mars. Maybe I look like it, but I'm not. I'm actually originally from Michigan, USA. Okay? So we're focused on helping others, encouraging others, and lifting people up. You go on your space mission somewhere. You enjoy. You can come back when you want to help somebody in the future. Because you're welcome. We'll accept your money when we're helping others, when we're monetized, okay? Otherwise, you can hook up to the channel and be, no, I'm not Jewish. Oh, my God. No, I don't think there's Jewish in me. I shall find out someday when I do Ancestry.com. As far as I know, I am quite the mix. I am Finnish, Dutch, British, Cherokee, Indian, Denmark, and we don't know what the other 2 or 3 might be. So there's a good mix of about 7 or 8 different types of ethnic groups in me. And my dad's family's been here in the United States since 1690. The other side we don't know. We think it was in the 1800s they came to America. That's all I know at the moment. Yeah, yep, they're nice countries. I am part of that, but I lived in the United States all 64 years. I did visit the Philippines in 2017. I went to Africa on a missions trip in 2019 before the pandemic. Our church in Springfield, Missouri is still connected to all those churches in Africa, and we're still giving money to the orphanage, school, and pastors over there. And so if you want to give to Africa right now, before we get monetized in a couple months, you're welcome to go to eaglezone.org and give money if you want to. Okay? We have that. Yep, it's nice to have no, we don't need that in there. There ain't nothing about Epstein Island. If you don't stop putting questions like that, you're gonna get rid of moderator. You want moderators so you can start putting crap in the room, okay? Start putting something positive in the room, or else just sit there and wait for bad stuff to come in, okay? I will take that away from you, and I'll remove you if you're gonna keep putting garbage like that in here. We're not a political thing, and if you're gonna put that in here, I'm gonna get rid of it. Yep, you can do that. That's fine. If you want to be that, you can do that. Cindy, we don't care about Jeffrey Epstein, okay? We are here to do positive things for positive people. So we need to get rid of that stuff, okay? I don't think that she's spamming. So I'm taking away the moderator. I don't know you, and then you come in and ask to be moderator, and you're doing stupid stuff. So just quit it, okay? That's why you don't give moderator to everybody, because all of a sudden they start threatening friends that are already connected to me, and they're doing nothing wrong, and all of a sudden they go crazy, okay? That's why we don't do moderators with people we don't know. So a lesson learned, I won't do it again. Let's move forward. We've got lots of likes and subscribes. When you can prove you can be a moderator and not be stupid, we'll do that. Hey, Chuck, it's nice to see you. Could you please, Chuck, make sure that anybody that mentions Epstein's Island gets timed out, please. Time them out. We got Epstein Island stuff going on in here, and this is not a political channel. And if I have to, I'll remove them for 24 hours, okay? I don't have any problem getting rid of that, okay? So let's get rid of some stuff. And no, it's not a joke, okay? There's no joking. When you're a moderator, you're not joking. So there's no joking around. If you're gonna joke as a moderator, you're not gonna be a moderator. And I'm gonna also time you out, okay? Bye-bye. He wanted to be a moderator, Chuck, and so I gave him a chance, right? And what does he do? He starts putting Epstein Island in the room. So I took the moderator away, and we just timed him out for 24 hours. Bye-bye. We don't need that, okay? People, you just can't give moderator to people you don't know. That's the way it works, right? So bye-bye. You're out of here. Yep, I don't have a problem. If you're going to put political stuff in here, go to a Trump channel or go to an anti-Trump channel. We're about helping others and encouraging and lifting people up. That's what we're doing. And so people want to put that in here, they're going to be bye-bye. They can come back some other time when they want to behave, okay? We do positive stuff here. So if you want to put bad stuff in here, that's fine. We know what to do with that, okay? Yep. Yep, don't say Epstein again. Why are you going to say Epstein? This is not a political channel. This is a channel for helping others. Come up with ideas that way. Ask for prayer requests. If you want to talk about something silly, that's fine. But you bring up something like that that's political, we're not going to deal with that, okay? So the messages will be removed, and if you keep it up, you'll be removed too, okay? We're not going to put up with that here. This is not that kind of channel. We're going to try to do positive in here, and we've been having a great month. We've almost had Quite a few different subs this month. It's been crazy and good. So if we're going to have that, that's fine. This is what happens when you put political stuff in here. All the trolls show up, and we know who's real and who isn't, okay? And that's not good, but it's the way it is. It'll calm down in a few minutes. Yes, people like you and also make me miss my grandpa. That's very nice of you, Amanda. Wind, yeah, we don't have to worry about that. Yes, I do have, technically I have 3 grandkids in Iowa because Marlene calls me dad, okay? So it's okay, that's good. And yes, I'm 64. We live full-time in the Philippines. And I'm retired, so I can put time into this channel, okay? And now we've got it so it's calmed down, see? If I quit saying certain key words, trolls go away. We make them go away. As we get more popular, that kind of stuff does happen. Hi there. I love burgers too. I seen you. That's great. I'm glad that you're doing fine. Yes. I did in the past. I don't do that now. For the most part, what I like is to help people locally here. I talk to people here. I'm a people person. I like nature. We take some videos of nature too, especially down by the ocean. And yeah, and we try to just go forward in positive directions. When we get monetized in the future, we've already got plans in place to help the local community here. We're going to do some feeding programs up in the mountains and in some different barangays, which are communities here. Philippines people are community minded and family minded. And if you treat them properly, they will treat you properly. Now, it should be that way around the world. It doesn't quite work that way where I lived in the United States, okay? So some things are a little bit different. There's a lot of people that don't want to be bothered when you have neighbors in America, especially where we were. Some were really friendly, some were very not. And they didn't want you to even say hi to them or else they were mad. Those people are going to have a rough life, especially if they stay like that every day. It'll be rough. Yes, I don't drink. I haven't drank in 21 years. My favorite beer way back in the day probably was something from Europe. I had a couple European beers, especially in the UK, that I like back in the day. Hey, do you have a website about your work in the Philippines? Well, it's pretty much, I have an email that you can contact me through that. I do not do Facebook, and I'm not on Instagram yet. Maybe as things get bigger and bigger on this channel, we may. Right now, mostly it's on this channel. I do have my email on my description. If you have something productive to talk about, you can email me. But yes, I don't have a website per se. I do have a website in Springfield, Missouri, church, where I went to Africa with. And they have a website you can go on to help Africa if you want to in the future. When we get monetized, we're going to be helping Philippine kids and families. We're going to be helping Africa pretty quickly. And then we'll go from there as everything gets bigger, because YouTube only pays once a month. As they start paying more, we'll start doing more. And we'll be doing videos. I'm going to have a team with me. I'm going to have an online team also, okay? And we're going to do great things. And I promise you, if you have a problem in the chat here, and we can pray about it or give you a slight solution, like somebody wanted to know about what to do before you have an exam. I have given that advice that I used to do back in the past because I'm very good at taking tests. So I do have some tips on things like that. I have a lot of life experience, and I've been a lot of places. So I had one person say, "Oh, you've never left Michigan." Well, I guess you don't know me because I've actually set my foot on 4 of the 7 continents. I'm not going to Antarctica. So the 2 continents I got left is South America and Australia. I do have Australia on my list. I do know a few people from South America, but I have to know some more people if I'm going to go to South America. Maybe Brazil would be kind of fun, but definitely would have to have a team with me if I was going to do that. Yes, I try to have a good heart. I don't know what Sue your barber means. I don't care. I can't grow hair on my head. I lost the hair on my head because I'm bald, okay? And the stuff around the sides doesn't grow much. So you keep it short because I'm in the Philippines and it's hot, okay? So that's why you do that. See, now I don't have a bunch of hair up there. If you do, I hope that you get a good haircut because I don't know if I want to see it. Okay. It may be good, it may be bad, but people love me when I'm bald. Okay. It isn't about how much hair you have, how big a heart you have, and how much you give love to people is what makes a difference in life. So when you get an idea about that, we'll move on. All right. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I haven't drank in 21 years. February of 2005 is the last time I drank. Now, of course, part of that is because I got a Filipino wife. She doesn't want me drinking. But it was good for me. It's been good for my health, and it's helped me a lot the last 21 years. So I'm thankful for it. I'd say that I'm probably past the 21st anniversary. I think probably the last beer I had was like maybe February 10th or 9th or something like that in 2005. And we're already to February 20th, 21st. So yeah, we're doing good. Yep, we got a lot of great ideas. I had a local man here that's like maybe 40 something, and I talked to him about some of the ideas I have for the local community. He thinks it's a great idea. So I think we're going good in those ideas for later on when we got 18 likes. Let's like and subscribe. We're doing really well. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you, Van Johnson. Nice to see you. Thank you. And Val Maris, yeah, that's awesome. I love having you guys in here. I don't know how this afternoon's will go because this morning was like crazy. I almost couldn't end it. I think we ended up going almost until 12 o'clock. So I got definitely around that 2:45 range, getting close to 3 hours before I quit. I just had to. If I was 35, 40, maybe I could have gone another hour. But it was good. It was amazing. It was productive. And this afternoon, we'll have a different vibe. That's okay. Like and subscribe. Please get connected. I've had a bunch of people with comments in my videos. I've only answered a few of them. I'm going to do more of them later this afternoon. I'll make sure to get those taken care of. I've subbed to a bunch of people during my break, and that's kind of my habit is if I get a little bit of time, I'll go into a couple rooms and start adding people. And then sometimes they'll sub me back, right? Welcome to the new people in here. Welcome to everybody. It's really nice. Thank you. Oh, and hi, Anna. And Precious JD, I'm doing good. Hey, Gemily, that looks familiar. I think you may have been in here before, but if not, welcome to this room. We're helping others in the future. We're getting plans together. We're encouraging people. We had some in the first live today where they were having a negative, kind of down day. We tried to pick up their spirits a little bit, talk about some positive things, and that's really good. Pretty soon we may talk a little bit about Matthew chapter 5. Jesus is kind of doing preaching in the Bible there, and there's a lot of little nuggets in there that are good for everyday life today. They had some of the same problems as we do now. It's just that they have a little less technology, of course, but otherwise they had just about everything else. Yep, Chuck is amazing. Yep, Chuck is finally gonna. That's fine. You're good, Chuck. Go get some sleep. Yeah, we got Anna in here, and we may have some others in here soon. Gemily Reyes, that's awesome. I'm glad you're able to hear. Krishna, I'm glad you're doing good. I'm not going to have my moderators coming after Krishna, not after a brand new friendship. So that's why I had to do that. That's why you don't give moderator to somebody who goes, give me moderator, give me moderator. That's the first time I've done that, and it come back to bite me. Thankfully, I found out right away, so that way I was able to get rid of it. Yeah, you don't know. The people that are me normally are not going to work out too well. In the future, though, they could give money towards feeding kids, right? So we aren't going to be super mad at them. We'll just let them come back and be different next time. Yes, thank you. My glasses are okay. These aren't going to be on my face forever. We're definitely going to get some different glasses, but I'm waiting a couple more months or waiting a while. Maybe I'll do it as if I get the other thing that's coming through here pretty soon. Maybe I'll do it by the end of the month, or at least get my eye exam done maybe in early March. We'll see. We're coming up on it. We'll figure it out. Hey, Chuck is okay. Good night, Chuck. Hey, Sammy is in the room. Hi, Sammy. Sammy is in the Middle East. That's all I'll say for now. She can tell you where she is if she feels so fit. But she's a great friend, and I love her. We had an awesome live this morning, Sammy, and we had 99 likes. We had, I don't know, seemed like 40 some subscribers. And then I got other subscribers right after the live. People were still subscribing when I left. And so we've plowed past 700, and now we're moving on towards 800. So there we go. That's what's going on. Yes. Yep. We have plowed through 600 and 700 in 24 hours. So we have taken, it was at 591 when we started yesterday. And then by the time this morning came along, bam, we were at 700. So things are just moving, and I'm not bragging because that's God's thing, and it also helps us monetize later. Watch hours are, every time they update watch hours, they either go up 25, 50, or 75 hours every time. It's just been crazy. It seems like it's multiplying. If that keeps doing that, and it starts being 100 hours every time it updates, which I don't think we'll get to that yet, but if it does in the future, we are pounding out and getting into thousands. Probably towards the end of March, we're going to be quite a ways up in watch hours. So let's see how it goes the next 5 weeks. We are pushing forward, and I'm not going to stop lives that much anymore because I like it. Thank you for subbing. I promise we'll keep this positive. Even if we get a few negative people in here once in a while, and that's part of YouTube, okay? I've gone to a lot of rooms, and it happens, okay? But we're going to try to keep it positive. And I get a little tired sometimes, so I may get a little negative for a couple seconds. If I do, tell me. I will apologize and we'll move on. Sometimes that happens. I am human, but we try to keep this in a beautiful, positive way as much as we can, okay? And we got the bread. We got Panda Cell truck coming down here. Ooh, that's yummy stuff. Not good for me, though, but I love it. Hey, Jerry, it's nice to see you in here. Thank you for subbing. And yes, Precious JD and Amanda Claire, your father did a lot of charity work in Romanian orphanages. Cool, because we have orphanages in Nairobi, an orphanage in Malawi, and I think we have a school in Zambia that we support, and I want to support those in the future. Yes. Well, we're going to go to Thailand, but we right now have connections in Philippines and Africa and the United States. We'll see as we get going, maybe towards the end of the year, we can start doing Thailand if we get a real good connection. If you know some connections, Amanda Clark, you're welcome to email me. I got my email in the description. But Thailand is something in the future is going to happen. I don't have any great contacts in Thailand right now, and I don't want to give money to something that may not be real or something else. But yes, it's a great idea, and I've got Thailand on my list. So thank you, Amanda. And I'm really happy that your father did that. That means you have a good heart too, because if he taught you properly, you've got a heart for others. So that's a good thing. Yes, praise God. Thank you, Jesus. Yes, Eddie Boy. Oh, thank you for subscribing. That's very nice of you. If you want me to subscribe back, please put a comment in one of my videos. I got 200 and some, so just pick one that you think you'll like. Watch it for a second or two, or the whole thing if you want to, and then I'll put if you have one comment in there, I can just go on that comment, go to your channel, and subscribe you. It makes it much easier. Now, sometimes when you subscribe, it'll show up on my subscribers list. If it does that, I will subscribe you there. So either way, I'm hoping I can get you connected, right? Sometimes they'll show them, sometimes they don't. I am now, except for Sundays, tomorrow's going to be a very busy day, so if I do live stream tomorrow, it's just going to be tomorrow night. It will not be morning or afternoon. We have a big anniversary celebration. If it's cloudy and not too hot, I probably will be there 6 or 7 hours. But if not, I may come home after lunch. We'll see. But I ain't going to do a live right away on Sunday. It's going to be more of a rest day, video day. I'll put videos on my site, and we'll see how it goes. There is going to be a live tonight because this is just live. Take a big long break. Live. We're doing 3 of them today. We did one this morning. Was fantastic. It's not the most subs I've ever had. I've had 3 other lives that have done more subs, but we still had a lot of subs, and we had 99 likes, which is a new record for the morning. The old record was 37. We've done 99 this morning. Right now, like and subscribe. 25 is fine. Some afternoons, you get 25 or 50. The record for the afternoon is 127. So yeah, we get some likes in the afternoon sometimes. That's okay. We just like the algorithm moving forward, and we're growing. Okay. I'm going to give you a personal story right now. This one's I think it'll be on Africa. This is going to be a Zambia story. And what's so funny about this, I've told this before, but I don't think any of you in the room has heard it. We went to Zambia after Malawi. This is in 2019. I normally live stream, generally. I'm in Philippines, first of all. So I don't know where you're at, generally, but I live stream somewhere around 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to try to do that from now on to kind of keep some Americans involved. And then if I can. And then I normally will live stream around 1:30 or 2 o'clock. Normally, me and my wife is doing devotional at 1 o'clock, so I try to wait until closer to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then I do around 8 o'clock at night here in the Philippines. So it just depends on where you're at on how that's going to be. Yeah, thank you so much, Rekestrel. Yes, Ocean Night. That one's cool. I'm in the Philippines. Yes, I'm in the Philippines full time. Sammy, nice to have you in here. It's awesome. I don't get to have Sammy in here very often. Sometimes she's busy. Yes, I'm still in the Philippines and will always be in the Philippines, except for occasional travel. In the future, as this channel gets bigger and bigger, I might be able to travel a few places, and my wife and me may be able to go to Thailand or different things. And of course, if we can help others there while we're there, that's a bonus too, right? Because this channel is about helping others. So at least 50% is going to go towards helping others, if not more. So we're going to make sure that this channel is about touching lives, okay? That's what we're going to do. Yes. And Suzuki Raider Carb. Wow, that's a different name. I kind of like it. It's a little different. I like it. That's awesome. I got to get a drink of water a minute. If I'm starting to do that means I'm thirsty. All right. There we go. We'll get back at it. Yep, right now, well, we got done with Malawi and it was really hot. It had been very dry there, and that was back in September of 2019. We left on September 22nd, got to Nairobi, spent a couple days there, and then we went to Malawi for 5 days. And so that put us down to real late September. And then we got to Zambia. When we arrived at the airport at 4 in the afternoon, it was 93 degrees, but a cold front went through that night. Now, we didn't pray for a cold front, and normally Zambia never gets cold that time of year. But all of a sudden we get there, and about 6 hours later, a cold front goes through, and it's so cold the next morning at 5 a.m. prayer, because the bishop there, Bishop Eddie Malinga, had wanted 5 a.m. prayer for us when we were there. That would be our sacrifice to God, is to get up early, which I'm used to getting up early anyway, and going to 5 a.m. prayer, and then we could have breakfast, and then we could relax until evening services. And so we did that 4 or 5 days in a row. And it was cold. But to me, it wasn't, because I was from Michigan, and Michigan is not cold to me, and at 50-some degrees. It was like 50-some degrees and 74 during the day, which is like 20 degrees below normal in the morning and night a day. And so they were wearing blankets. If they had a coat, they were wearing it, or they were wearing stocking hat. And I showed up the first 5 a.m. prayer with a shirt like this on and a pair of shorts and shoes. And they went, "Oh, you can't do that. You'll get sick. It's too cold." It was chilly, but it wasn't bad. I actually thought it felt really pleasant, because we had been so hot in Malawi. And it did not really cool down that much there. So it was kind of really funny that all the African people thought I was going to die of pneumonia because I wasn't covered up. So it was kind of funny. And it did get a little bit warmer each 5 a.m., but not much. It pretty much stayed in the 50s or around 60 for all the 5 a.m. prayers. And it stayed cold that whole 5 days, pretty much. 70s, maybe 80 degrees, that's it, which is way below normal. Only God could have done that. Most of the locals there said that hadn't happened in over 20 or 30 years. They couldn't remember the last time it got that cold. So it was kind of funny. Now, they didn't get rain. They got sprinkles. They thought they were going to get rain because when normally it gets that cold, it rains. It did not rain, but I guess after we left, it did rain. So that was kind of cool. Like and subscribe. I have plenty of Africa stories. I have plenty of life experience stories. And we're going to do a little bit out of Matthew 5 here shortly. My favorite country? Well, if I take the bias out and I skip the United States, because of course I loved growing up in the United States and I was blessed to be in the United States. If I take out the bias, because I am married to somebody from the Philippines and everything, I would have to say the Philippines has the edge right now, but I love the African people too. They treated me very well the 24 days I was there, and Kenya was amazing. Surprised me way more than I thought. I love the milk tea in Kenya. I love the people. Even in the westernmost parts out by Uganda, the people were very amazing. Very poor there, but it wasn't as poor as Malawi, but it was definitely rough. They were struggling, but yet they still believed in God, and they would praise and worship with no instruments, okay? They did not have all the guitars and drums and everything else. If they did, they had to rent them. And then they had to rent them for the church service and then take them back. And it's expensive. So unless they had their own instrument, a couple times, one guy had a trombone and somebody else had a trumpet. And they owned them so they could play those. One time, somebody brought in their keyboard and it actually worked. And so that was kind of cool. They could play keyboard for one service. Or maybe a couple services. So things like that. It's just things that you don't think of. Now, they say Africa, in some ways, has gotten better the last 7 years. We shall see. I'm not going back there right now, but it's possible that after I get my passport renewed and a few other things in a year or two, you never know. We'll see what YouTube does and how all this pans out. But I'm believing no limits for God, so let's see where it goes, right? Like and subscribe. And it's really awesome. I appreciate the people that are in here. We've got JD is still in here. We got Arcana, Tawari. That's really cool. That kind of sounds like an African name. I don't know if it is, but Taco Truckman. I love that. I love tacos. I love taco night. We can do tacos here. It's not as easy, but we can get the ground beef. The Mexican seasoning, we sent someone over here before we left America. Getting the right cheese is a little hard, but you can get some cheese here. But cheese is more limited in the Philippines than it is in America. They don't have as many cows and that kind of stuff here. They do have plenty of pigs and plenty of fish. So they have lots of that. And they have plenty of chickens here too. So praise God. At least we have most of the meat groups here. You're just going to have trouble with dairy products here to some degree. They do have a lot of milk. And you can get butter from New Zealand here, which is not that expensive. So it's pretty cool. But you just have to make some choices. And I like Filipino food, so it all works out. I'm going to be having leftovers tonight unless something shows up differently. We shall see. I'm not going to cook tonight. Yeah. Yep, that's good. Thank you for that, Sammy. I really appreciate it. Anybody that wants to sacrifice for my watch hours, that's fine. If I had a laptop that was mine, I would probably do what Zandy tells me to do. I did take her advice about longer videos and some of that. I did take some of her good tips. I did hashtag shorts on all my shorts. It's made the views much higher. So that was good advice. But one of her advice is to make playlists and play those to get my watch hours up. And it's a great idea, but I don't want to overtax my phone. And I don't have a laptop here. Hannah has one, but that's for her use only. So I won't do that right now, but I have people in Africa and other places that are said that they're going to do playlists and start playing those. So at least God is good. He's making it so somebody else will do that for me, and I will appreciate them and love on them as much as I can. Okay. Welcome on in, Nicole. It's nice to have you. This channel, we got some new people. We've had new people a lot this last 4 weeks. These last 2 weeks have been crazy, and I love it. It's got me pumped up. It's got me thinking that this thing is really going, and we are flying right now. So, Nicole, this is a room about helping others, encouraging, making you feel like inspired to do things. Also, if you have a problem or something, you need prayer, we are willing to do prayer. I do it right in the room sometimes. Sometimes I'll do it after the live, but most of the time I do it right then and there. Let's get it on. Let's get people in the room praying for you to have a better life and have something get through. So that happens sometimes. We also do some Bible verses occasionally. We don't normally do Bible study per se, because the people in the comments, some want that, some don't. So what we do some Bible verses, and we're going to do some out of Matthew 5, verse 8, 9, and we'll see if we go a few more verses than that. Jesus is preaching to people, and they're just amazed at what he's saying. And there's a lot of little things that you can use in everyday life today. Even though we got all this technology, there's still basic things about human beings that are the same now as they were back 2,000 years ago. Jeremy Mock, like to see you. Nice to see you. Yippee, I think I've seen you before. Unless I could have sworn I've seen Yippee before. I don't think you're brand new. Hi, Lots. Nice to see you. Yippee sounds familiar. May have been a while, but welcome back. If you are new, this channel is positive, okay? It's going to be about positive stuff, okay? Oh, yeah, well, that's cool, Yippee. It's awesome. And it's nice to have you in here. Yes, I am Grandpa. I don't mind Grandpa. When I first heard it, I was like, eh. Well, I don't like it. I love it now because it's amazing. Grandpa's good. Old man will work. It's not as nice as Grandpa. And then Uncle, I've had that one, and I've had a few others. Yes, I am 64, and I'm doing pretty good. The infection that I had is almost gone. I just have one more day of medicine on that. Really not coughing anymore. Everything seems to have dried up. If I do cough, it's after I eat. So we're just kind of like working through that right now. And only one more day of antibiotic and we'll be fine. I do have my water here and I have a snack here too, but I won't eat on the live unless I have to. We're almost 48 minutes this afternoon. Can anybody, the people that were not in here this morning, which is most of you, does anybody know how long the first one went? And no cheating, no going to my web, no going to the channel and looking. Tell me kind of how long you think the morning live went. I started at about 9 o'clock. So, hey, if you can put that in there, just I'll guarantee you this, it went more than an hour. So if you guess under an hour, you're wrong. I ain't going to tell you how high it went. That's up to you. If you don't want to put it in there, that's fine. Hey, Zandy, nice to see you in. Zandy is in the house. Hi, Jeremy, and Robert. Welcome on in. I got to go higher than an hour. Hop up from an hour. Normally, that would be what a morning live is, though. So good guess, because a morning live normally goes 1 hour. It didn't do that today. No, it went way longer. Way longer. Oh, yeah. I wish I had 9,000 watch hours. That'd be cool. Yeah, it went 9,000 hours. Beard, I like you. You're silly. I love it. Thank you for that. You just gave me a little chuckle and laugh in my heart, man. That one was funny. Yeah, if I went 9,000 hours, wee, baby. Oh, man. Oh, would we have a messy place, wouldn't we? Oh, that would be messy. Yeah. Since people aren't putting stuff in there too much. By the way, Zandy, it's nice to see you here. And Sammy is in the room, and she's around somewhere. Hey, Precious JD is here. She is just letting it go to make the watch hours go up. My watch hours are at 3. The last update before they haven't updated yet. They were at 325, as of kind of like midnight. We'll see what they are when they update again. I don't know. Right now, we've been pounding out. The watch hours have flown up at least 200 hours this month, if not more. So it's been going. We've got somebody in here that is deciding to just, you don't have to say hi more than one time. So you don't watch out. You'll get timed out if you don't. Oh, there he goes. He actually put something other than hi. So that's cool. Welcome to the room. And you don't have to put hi all over. It's nice to put a few, but don't put too many, okay? Nobody's done anything to you, so you're fine. Just as long as you don't put 40 of them in there, we're cool. So that's good. Welcome to the room. We're a positive channel here. We're moving forward, and it's nice. Yeah, it's really cool. I'm glad that you got my attention. You did do that. You're very good at that. We're going to be helping others. We're going to be helping Filipino kids, African kids, families too, and we're going to help locals here. And as it expands and expands and expands, it'll help other people. And it's going to help my wife too, of course. We're not going to use all 100% to help others, but it is helping. We're going to use a lot more than anybody else does. Most people are lucky if they use 5%, 10% of the money they get to help others. We're going to be going way beyond that. We're going to be helping people a lot, okay? So it's going to be awesome. And we're going to uplift people too. Hi, Jairus Santos. I'm sorry. The two S's got me thrown off. That's cool. Yep. Hi, Tina. Nice to see you. Praise God. Thank you, Jesus. I'm trying to look out for Nate if she comes in. I did not see her yesterday in my lives, and I think I missed her, and I did apologize to her, so I hope she can make it in here sometime. If not now, maybe tonight she can come in, and I'll make sure to look out for her. Like and subscribe. I'm not the kind of person that's going to badger you about subscribing. I'll probably subscribe to you back, which is good, and give you more subs, but I just really need you to subscribe so we can push towards monetization, okay? It's not just about subs. Also, you can give ideas about what we're going to do, and you can also just be supportive, okay? Even if you don't give money in the future when we're monetized, you're welcome in here, okay? We love everybody, no matter what religion, creed, race, anything else you are. We don't look at skin color. We look at heart, okay? We look at attitudes, and we try to help people that are hurting too. And I can't give money right now. We are not monetized, and we're doing this channel to collect money in the future. So we don't really give money out. We're going to be giving money out to help others, right? To organizations, to churches, different things that are going to be going out there. And I'm going to be going out there and feeding kids and helping kids. And we're going to be videotaping people, okay? So it's going to go out all over the place. And you'll see it. One person says, I don't believe you. Well, wait and see. We're not monetized. When we're monetized and you get a couple months in and I haven't fed anybody, then you can start saying something, especially if the money has been halfway decent. I'll tell you what comes in. At least I will to the people that need to know, and we'll get it going, okay? We've already got some things in place ready to go whenever the money starts coming in, right? And Tina, it's nice to see you. Yes, like and subscribe. We're going to read a little bit out of Matthew 5 here in a minute. Thank you for the 9 people that are in here. YouTube is not always accurate, but it's pretty close. By the way the comments are moving, I'm thinking there's anywhere from 7 to 10 people in here. Thank you for liking. Double tap the screen. I know that Precious JD is not really listening, but she's got it on for watch hours. I've stolen it from her. I say double tap the screen on every live now. I don't say it as much as she does, but it does work. Double tap, get me a like. And if you're already given a like, somebody else double tap the screen. I don't know what the monthly income will be for this channel. And we will not be divulging that to everybody. We're going to show you who we're helping. And we're going to go out and help people, okay? I don't know your budget. I don't know your financial information. You aren't going to get to know mine either. YouTube don't even want you giving that out. You give that out, you'll get your channel suspended. And if you give it out too often, the channel will be shut down, okay? You're not allowed that stuff, so just don't ask stupid questions, okay? We don't know what we're going to get because I've never been monetized. Okay? And that's why we're not going to put it in the room, because people abuse it. and they start saying stupid stuff. And humans are not always smart, including me. So we'll be smart about things, okay? We're going to be helping others way more than any other channel, and we'll prove it every single month, okay? So don't worry about it. And if you don't believe me, wait until we're monetized and see what happens. Hey, Sammy, how you doing? It's nice to see Cool Girl. I love this one. Cool Girl. Hey, I haven't seen that. You may have been in here before because I do miss new people, but I don't remember that one. I like it. It's awesome. I like Cool Girl. It sounds really cool. It don't matter what I have as far as the phone. The phone is working just fine. Yes, and it's not. We don't have to give a cut to YouTube, so that should tell you what kind of phone I have. Yes. Oh, you're new in here. Okay, cool. See, I said cool, even just out of habit. Touche. Cool Girl. Nice to have you in here. The thing with this channel is we're going to be helping others, okay? And it's amazing. And yeah, I was just saying, JD, precious JD, that I like to say double tap the screen now. You gave that to me. There's other people that say it, but you were the first one I heard say it. Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. Then you start putting your finger up there. So we like to have a little fun with you on that. And so that's a beautiful thing. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're going to be helping others, and we're going to be helping in Philippines first, but we're going to be sending money to Africa pretty quickly, probably within a couple months after we get going, depending on what's coming in, okay? But we can feed kids for pretty cheap here. We can feed the whole families and everything, probably 150 kids for less than, right around that $120 mark as far as American money. So we can do maybe even more than that as we get bigger amounts of people we do. We might be able to have the cost even be lower per kid or per family. So we can make it by. Hey there, May. Nice to see you. I'm going to be helping others, Cool Girl. I'm in the Philippines full time, so I'm going to be part of a team over here. We're already connected to my church that I'm going here. They fed people yesterday, 100 people. A little bit of my money went that way. But when we actually have monetization and money, we're going to be helping the local community. Got about 3 different ideas, and we're going to be feeding kids and families all around this region. And then as things get bigger and bigger, we're going to be helping Africa, because I was in Africa in 2019. I have connections there through our church in America. And we're going to be doing stuff. And somebody asked me, are you coming to Thailand? Someday we might be helping in Thailand. Someday we might be helping in Vietnam. We may help in America or wherever you're cool girl. We never know. Okay, so this channel is going to be not just about sitting around and seeing how much money I can collect and not do anything with it. We're going to try to do good things with the money as best we can, okay? And right now we're not monetized. So just come up with ideas, enjoy the vibe. We'll try to keep it positive and upbeat in here, try to keep it loving and have people enjoy it. Double tap the screen, we're like and subscribe. We're doing really good. We're almost to an hour, and I probably won't go more than another half. Hey there, JD is in the house. JD Dangs is here. She's the one that encouraged me to be on YouTube. We have been flying, JD. We've been going. This morning we went past 700. I know that I just told you we passed 600. Well, we went past 700, and we're working our way towards 800. So we are flying, and we're going. We're also had a record likes this morning, 99 likes on the morning live. And by the way, I didn't tell you how long it was. The morning live this morning was 2 hours and 45 minutes long. Started at 9 o'clock, got done at 11:47. So it went pretty long. It was just so much momentum, we could not stop. We couldn't stop the live because people were liking and subscribing. And so we couldn't stop. You can't stop when you got 10, 12, 15 people in the room at one time. That's not a good time to stop a live. At least I did that before, and I found out that hurts me. I don't want to do that. Yes, Nimrant, nice to see you. Yes, Asan Sarul, I might have got that right. Welcome to the room. We got new people all the time, so I have to say it. We're going to be helping others. We try to keep it encouraging and uplifting in here. We're going to be doing Matthew chapter 5, verse 8, 9, and 10 at least here in a couple minutes. We just kind of keep it simple on that. Now, I've had some times where people start putting verses in the chat and want me to read them. Then we'll go look them up, just like we did on the first live. We were looking up stuff in Psalms. We looked up something over in some other place. And so, yeah, sometimes we'll just read stuff that people want in the chat too. But yep, we already got things in place. There was a feeding yesterday. I took a couple videos, they're on my shorts, but I didn't get video of the actual feeding because I'm not 100%. I am today, but yesterday I wasn't healthy enough to go with them yesterday. Next time I will be going, and that'll be before we get monetized probably. So I will be taking video of feeding kids, and we'll be right there on the site doing it. So it'll be awesome. Welcome. Yes, we've got all kinds of stuff going on. Rain, May, welcome on in. I'm David Barton. I'm 64 years old, and we're real. That's what we are. We're going to be doing great things. It don't seem great right now, but you know what? I had maybe 150 subs towards the end of January, and now we're at 700 and whatever. I don't even know what it is, but we've gained almost 600 subs, and we still got, it's only 21st of February. We got another week. We got another week to pound out some more subs and likes and everything else. And the views, we are at 56,000 before I started this live. 56,000. So we have gained 6,000 views in like a day and a half. So the views are flying. Added some more videos, plus the live videos are adding all the time. So we're just going at it, right? We're moving on and pushing forward, right? I don't care about Jeffrey Epstein. If you put it in again, you'll get timed out. We're not a political channel. So if you care about any of that kind of stuff, we'll make sure that you go somewhere where you can actually go enjoy that. I'm not talking about it. It just brings all the trolls in. Hey, it's all good. If you want to have a comment and anything, just like and subscribe, everybody. I won't put up with that. I'll make it go away. No moderator in here. I'll moderate myself. No problem. We can take care of that. We make that go away. Yes. It's possible. I don't know if I did. Yes, I'm originally from the United States, Julia. And no, we don't care about that. We don't do anything with that. So by the world, we don't answer those kind of questions. This is a room where we do positive things and uplift people. You want to put that in here? We'll give you a chance to put a positive comment. If you don't, I'll make sure that goes away. I'm doing very well. I'm almost over what I'm at. I got one more antibiotic tomorrow morning and a few things, but I'm not really coughing anymore. It all seems to be going away, and that's why I'm doing 3 lives today, okay? And I love the people that are in here. We still got Sammy in here. We got Karim Faye that's in here, and it's awesome. There's all new. The time right now, we're a little over an hour, so I'm assuming it's somewhere after 3 p.m. Philippines time. I think I started at 2:10, 2:05, somewhere in there. So we're probably at, around that 3:15 area in the afternoon in Philippines. I am in the Philippines full time, okay? And we're going to do great things. I timed you out because you put Epstein in here. If you're not going to put positive things in here, we don't do political comments. We don't do Trump stuff. We don't do any of that. So if you want to be a troll, you get time out. If you would be nice, I wouldn't have tied you up. You knew what comment you put in the room. Don't put it, okay? So if you're going to put something negative on that one, then you're going to get it again, okay? A note to moderators, we don't really have a moderator in here right now because Sammy and them are doing other things. Note to moderators, when you get somebody like this, you got to keep putting them in 24-hour timeout because they got multiple accounts and they're going to keep attacking the room because they're pissed off about the first time, okay? And so that's a learning thing Maybe there's no moderators in here right now, but in the future, we've got to make sure that those get timed out. You don't remove it because you can't remove all of them. Just time them out for 24 hours and see, they'll come back maybe tomorrow, maybe they won't. Like and subscribe. We're going to keep it positive. Yeah, so when you're going to spam, I'm going to time you out, and I'll do it myself. I have no problem with it. Okay. Hey there, Oliver. Nice to see you. Yeah. It's spamming. Quit spamming the comments. Bam. Gone again. He keeps coming in a different account. See, that is what's wrong. Is that you keep trying to screw up the flow of the live. Okay, that's what you're doing. You're trying to do that, and so I'll keep timing you out until I go through all your accounts. Okay, I'll have no problem with that. I will keep pushing the button until you keep losing your accounts and not able to get in here. Okay, that's the way it is. We're trying to do positive things in here, and I'm going to make you a moderator, Krishna, because I don't have anybody in here that's moderating. And I need a moderator like badly all of a sudden. I've got 35 people that are moderators, but most of them cannot come in here in the afternoon. And so, yeah, if you're not going to be respectful, then it's fine. I timed him out because, first of all, he put Jeffrey Epstein in here, which is not part of what we do. We are a positive channel. If you want political stuff, go there. Fine. I'm not doing it, okay? So you know what you're doing. If you put negative or political stuff in here, you will be timed out if you keep doing it. And he kept putting it in here. And now he's doing his multiple counts. And those multiple counts means he's a troll. And when you're a troll, you're done. Spamming, it ruins the comments, okay? Thank you. Let's keep it positive. We're doing good things. See? He keeps coming back. See? Bam. Gone. You got to do it. That's what you do as a moderator. When people are spamming like that, you've got to get them out. And they may come back again. And if they do, and it's ruining us so much, then it's fine. They're going to get timed out because you can't do that, you know? I'll just end the live. Since nobody's commenting, I may end the live. Yeah. I'll just end the live. See you later. Too many trolls. Nobody taking care of them. I'm out.